shit. It's a great day for people of all races.
How you doing? I'm glad you tuned in. Current events, movies, and music for your families and friends. This Afterpiece Theater's the name of the show. So without further ado, here we go. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Disaster Piece Theater. I'm Disaster, and this is Disaster Piece Theater. So first on my list, I wanted to talk about this banned book that's probably been out a little while, but it's a kind of book that makes you wonder about the way that people perceive things here in the United States. The name of the book is called And Tango Makes Three. It's a story based on a real story of two chin-strapped penguins that lived in New York's Central Park Zoo. The zookeeper observed the two penguins trying to nestle a rock, like they were trying to put it between their, feet and sit on it and whatnot. And so, he said, you know what? Let me go and get these penguins a real egg, an abandoned baby. So that's what he did. He got them a penguin egg, and these two penguins took their time, nestling the egg until it hatched. That's a beautiful story. I forgot to mention these two penguins are male. They're gay. It's two gay penguins. Parents are outraged. They don't want their kids knowing about two gay penguins kissing each other and nestling up to each other and making penguin noises and touching each other's nipples with them little penguin beaks, touching each other's fat, tucking around with their little penguin balls. They don't like the idea that two male penguins are going to teach a baby penguin how to suck maybe some penguin cock. A lot of people said they found the story charming, and the book never introduces the idea of being gay at all. Still, parents don't like the idea of two males raising a baby together and giving that to a child to look at and try to figure out himself. I honestly don't think a child's going to make that connection between gayness and the story. You're just going to see two parents taking care of a baby. As you can see, there's a such thing as gay penguins. They're two male penguins that took care of a baby. You're trying to stop your kids from seeing something that's happening in their nature anyway. If you saw it on the History Channel and they're trying to teach your kids something, would you immediately flip the channel so that they wouldn't know about these things? There's a whole bunch of books that are being banned based on the content that they have. There's a bunch of you old people suggesting that you people should read these books. Let's be honest, kids aren't reading these books anyway. Kids get most of their information from the internet and television. Also, a lot of these concepts are outdated. There were things that happened and that were racy at the time, but now no one cares. Just like an Eminem song. You go back and listen to one of Eminem's first songs, it was racy then. You listen to it now and it's like, oh, so he took 5 Vicodins and drunk a half a bottle of vodka. I do that every weekend. The hooker, shove 2 Twinkies up my ass, crush up Oreos, snort them, shave my ass, run around naked, covered in hot sauce, drinking Mountain Dew. Okay, so Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore have been having marital problems. It's been rumored that Ashton has been having parties with naked broads and banging chick named Sarah Leal. And the photos just came out. I have them in the Show Me More section if you want to check those out. And to be honest, the chicks that Ashton is messing around with are nowhere near as hot as Demi Moore, even though she's like 112. That's disgusting. But let's be honest, Demi Moore hasn't been on the scene for a long time. Ashton Kutcher is on the scene now and is probably one of the most sought after stars in Hollywood to have sex with by young women. Now, of course, Demi is also a very attractive looking woman, but she should have known that a man Ashton's age with his pussy pulling potential wasn't going to work out too well. At some point, some chick that doesn't have a wrinkle where Demi has a wrinkle is going to pop in and Ashton's going to go, am I being punked? She should have known right off the bat that he was going to get that penis up to somebody else anyway. So she got a few good years of marriage, a pretty nice relationship out of it. Leave it there. She's got kids with other people, and you don't need to be tied down with a man that's going to cheat on you, stick his penis in some young, attractive, young thing, maybe squirt some goo all up on her face and nose, maybe between her breast and ass cheeks. Why would he do that? Why? Why? Because he's a man. Man, you're 130. Hey. So Lindsay Lohan was seen recently supporting Kanye West at his Paris fashion show. She was wearing something called like a frock. When I saw it, I was like, holy frock. You can see her nipples. She's not wearing a bra or anything on underneath it, which a lot of people are saying just makes her look even more goofy. I've never seen a goofier looking bitch in my life than Lindsay Lohan. Never. She's pale. She has duck lips. Her eyes are too far apart. Her hair is bleached blonde. You can see the brown roots at the bottom. She's got freckles and shit all across the bridge of her nose. She looks like a bridge troll. Those big, goofy, dumbass glasses. She look like one of them soccer moms falling out of a damn car drunk as hell. She is terrible. How is this chick surviving in Hollywood? She is quite possibly ugliest woman I've ever seen. She has the worst knees and feet that I've ever seen as well. It looked like somebody just poured mashed potatoes into a bag and let horses walk over it. Maybe she's an MMA fighter on the weekends and all she does is use her legs. I don't know. You can pin a man into submission just by looking at those legs. They're so white, they're yellow. Maybe she has jaundice or cancer of the kneecaps. Imagine her walking around her house picking up billy goats with her toenails and eating them like a velociraptor. Kanye West was cited as saying, "Hold my tail, dog." She gone? The sad part is, most of you guys will still have sex with Lizzie. So basically now everyone's up in arms about this letter that was sent to Obama through his constituency. The Obama administration had revealed that they were going to target Alawi al-Awaki, Awaka-Ari, Alawari, Awalahari, Anwar al-Awalahake, Anwar al-Awalahake, Awalake, Anwar al-Awalake, Awalake, Yes, they were going to target this guy, and he was a U.S. citizen, but he was basically the leader of like an Al-Qaeda set over in Dubai or something like that. So we took him out, even though his father tried to junction through the court saying, "Hey, you know, don't assassinate my son. He's a United States citizen. He's due process." And they were pretty much like, "No, he's getting assassinated." Look, if you kill Americans and you switch to the other side, I believe you're no longer due process. If you move to Dubai and try to send people here to hurt us, don't complain if you find a cruise missile in your window in your morning coffee at 7 a.m. Folgers, boom. Hey. But everyone's all upset though, because they're saying that's setting the precedent, saying that the president can basically kill American citizens without due process. This guy wasn't an American citizen anymore. Doesn't matter if he was born here, he moved somewhere else and became a terrorist and was trying to kill us. If he was walking down the street and he was on the most wanted list, you would get out of your car and shoot him in the face. That's basically what we did. Missiles. I mean, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it as you get the benefit of our rules and laws, but in the same token, you get the benefit of being a terrorist and trying to hurt us and harm us and all that other shit too. Okay, this is for all my lady viewers, because if I say this and you're not a lady viewer, it's going to sound kind of gay, but if you're watching this, it's not a gay. There's a 5-minute sex tape that just surfaced of Tupac Shakur dancing around and performing some music. There's a chick on her knees just bobbing and weaving and he's singing and doing this. Honestly, this is like the most I've ever wanted to see a celebrity in a video and not really see it, because I don't really want to see it, but he's supposedly walking around performing. I need to learn that technique. I can just walk around, just do stuff, and just, shuffle a little bit to the left, shuffle a little bit. I need to learn that. That may be a good technique. It said that Money B from Digital Underground walked over to Tupac while he was getting service. He was holding a cocktail in one hand, a blunt in the other. He put his hand around Money B, and they was just chilling back, and she was still going. That service with a smile. At the end of the tape, it looked like he was ready for sex. I don't know how you would come to the conclusion that he was ready for sex. Maybe he had that thug ready to bug look in his eye, like he was just about to jump on her. How do you want that? How does it feel? I'd also like to see the tape of Tupac getting service and making breakfast, Tupac getting service and detailing his car, Tupac getting service writing out raps, Tupac getting service while he's getting service. This man can multitask, let me tell you. Is that man getting a blunt? Hey, that man is getting a blunt in the bank? No, I'm about to call the police. Oh, that's just Tupac. Okay, and for my last story, Hugh Hefner a little while ago was trying to marry a girl named Crystal Harris. For some reason, it didn't go through okay. She got jitters and took off. Now, of course, 85-year-old man gives you a $9,000 ring. As a woman, you're probably thinking, I got $90,000 now. Which is exactly what she was thinking, because she took his ring, took off, and then she tried to sell the ring later. Listen. Rich guys, stop giving these bitches your money. That's all they're after. They want your money. Even not rich guys. Most women want what you have. Women will do anything they can to get their grimy paws into your hamburger meat. Now, lucky for Hugh, he was smitten, and obviously she played her hand on what she really wanted. But this could have potentially been horrible. She could have married this guy. He could have died. She could have took over the Playboy empire and made all kind of money. She said she got cold feet. believe, and that she, the ring just brings up all kind of bad memories. What kind of bad memories do you have? He gave you a $90,000 ring and you took off and left with it. You spiteful bitch. If I gave a woman a $90,000 ring, it would come with the "I'm dropping a piano on your head if you leave me" clause. But the best thing about this is that the ring was worth $90,000. She's only gonna get like $20,000 for it. She'll never be heard from again. You could have made your career. You could have been a star. Playboy breeds stars. You ain't gonna be nothing but a zero. You can have your 20 grand. And when your liposuction and your tit job and all that stuff is done and you're flat broke again, try to find another billionaire to love you, you stupid cunt. Well, I'm glad I ended Disaster Piece Theater on such a lovely note. My name is Disaster. You've just been through another Disaster Piece Theater. Thank you for coming. I hope to see you again here real soon. Peace. Disaster. 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 Disaster.